I will say this, though, about Aaron, because he's used to the limelight, and when I talked to him offline, he is, what you see is what you get. What he was going through is very, very legitimate. The one thing I will say that came out in all this is, you may have heard in that 911 call, this concept of dusting, which can be deadly. And that is where you're inhaling these high concentrations of chemicals, and it can give you a high. It can cause even something known as sudden sniffing death. These things never show up on a drug panel. They never, you can't do a test.
This is the dust off, like, for your computer keyboard.
Yes.
Right. And they spray it onto, like, rags and then sniff it.
And that was the one thing in all this that, you know, Aaron had not acknowledged. We'd heard reports he was doing this potentially, but had not acknowledged. And that's, I'll tell you what, getting him out of harm's way of doing things like that, which it scared me when I found out that he was allegedly doing that, because of the fact it can kill you, it can cause brain damage, organ dysfunction.
And it's so easy to hide. People don't admit it. It doesn't show up on drug panels, so you wouldn't know. And in fact,
easy to get.
It's easy to get, and in fact, that is, the use is on the rise for our teenagers, and so it's really a risk factor all throughout. But when we talk,
10% of Americans 12 and older have.
That's right. And even
I can't
younger,
believe that statistic, that that many people are inhaling.
Absolutely, and it's easy to do. Your parents aren't looking, so the accessibility is a problem. But, you know, in Aaron's case, there were so many different risk factors, and I do think that it is a massive team effort. And when people are in that dark moment, they tend to push people away with their ambivalence. And I do think that it's amazing that everybody on the show just persisted despite being pushed away every time and being told later, no, maybe.
And that's a tough thing to go through, but I will finish with this thought. Aaron, kudos to you.
Yes.
You're not going to be watching this until hopefully you're out of rehab and have been able to put the pieces back together. But ultimately, Aaron is the one who decided to take this step. And I do believe, even discussing things like dusting here today, that there have to be other people out there who are in a similar situation to Aaron. If he can do it with the limelight, with all the negativity surrounding his situation, his gaunt appearance, if he can do it, you can too.